Hi everyone. Let's take a look at how to access our Wheaton College organizational account of ArcGIS Online. Remember, ArcGIS Online is browser driven. There's nothing to install. This is distinct from the desktop software, which is called ArcGIS Pro. In this video, we will access the organizational account that will be used exclusively in this class. There's something called a Esri public account also, but please do not use that in this course. We will be exclusively accessing the Wheaton College organizational account. Now you should have received an email with a username and for you to follow the instructions on that email so that you can establish your own password. So once you do that, we'll go to arcgis.com. We'll click on sign in, and then the page that comes up here is going to have this login page. Use the credentials, in other words the username that you received via that email, and then the password that you had established. Click on sign in, and you'll come to the Wheaton College landing page. So this is the landing page for the ArcGIS Online organizational account for Wheaton College. Let's take a look at a couple of the features. We are on the home page. The one that you'll probably be using the most frequently is the map. So let's click on that. And here's what's come up. You'll notice that it says Map Viewer Classic is being retired. You might log in and see this message, you may not, but the Esri software has a couple of different versions to it, and the one that's called Classic, or the Map Viewer Classic, is going away. So if you do receive this message, click on Open in Map Viewer. The Map Viewer is the most recent version, and once you do that, takes just a moment here, and then you'll see the default map that comes up. So if you look on the left hand side, you'll see all these little icons here. You know you're on the correct version if you see all these icons there, and also a bunch of icons on the right hand side. This is a little bit like using Google Earth. Let's go back now to the home page. And we'll go to Scene. Speaking of Google Earth, this is Esri's virtual globe. So it's very much like Google Earth. You can click on some of the examples here when you first start. If you want to create a new one, you would click on New Scene. I'm going to close this here just to show you what the virtual globe looks like. So you use your mouse and you're able to drag the globe around. There's some controls on the left hand side where you can zoom in or zoom out, where you can sort of tilt. And let me zoom in here. I'm just going to zoom into the Chicago area, and I can zoom in, I can zoom out. The map will change as you zoom in and zoom out and become more detailed. You can also make it so that it resets the orientation. So we'll click on that. So now it's set the orientation so that it's directed directly north. I'm going to go back to the home setting one more time. And across the top, you can see where content is. And if you click on that, this is essentially your online parking place for all your files and everything that you'll create in ArcGIS Online. You can't save anything here from ArcGIS Pro, which is the desktop version of the software, but you can save anything from ArcGIS Online here. And you can see that only your content is accessible. If you click on these dots on the right hand side, you can look at details, you can download it, add it to your favorites, that sort of thing. So that's your content. That is where you will always be able to access all the files, all the layers, everything that you create in ArcGIS Online. You won't use organization, you won't use groups. Gallery, if I click on this, this is the gallery for all of Wheaton College. So other users across campus have used ArcGIS Online, and they've created different types of files. So you can go in, you can view those or preview those, but you can't alter those or edit those in any way. Go over on the upper right to where your name is, click on your name, and then you'll see a bunch of options here. So there's one for profile, so you want to make sure that your profile is up to date. My settings, I'm going to click on that one right now. So when I click on my settings, you'll see some options here on the left hand side. You won't have to worry about most of these, but do click on licenses. When you click on licenses, you'll see all these different packages, which ESRI calls apps. And the only one you're really concerned about here is ArcGIS Pro. You'll see next to it, it says download ArcGIS Pro. If you click on that, you're going to be able to download the executable file so that you can install ArcGIS Pro, the desktop version of this software, on your own computer. Keep in mind that you can only install it on a PC, you can't install it on a Mac. So only on a PC. This is an option for you to download and install ArcGIS Pro on your own computer. It is not required because there are other ways in this course that you can also access ArcGIS Online Pro. Click on the name again, and there's another one here that says My Esri. You won't be needing that. Training. So let's click on training here. And it's going to take a little while to pull this up because you'll see a lot of splash screens and loading screens and progress bars and so forth. These are the courses that ESRI offers that you can take online. And they call it the Esri Academy. So there are a whole bunch of different courses here. The best way to organize this is to go to Catalog and then Course Catalog. So let's go to Course Catalog, and it says Explore Our Courses. You can search for various courses here. So there are courses that require the Esri maintenance program, which is the licensing for it. Wheaton College does have the licensing, so you can take any of those courses by checking the box, and you can see that there's 226 courses that are available to take. I'm going to parse this out just a little bit more. Click on Format and go down to Web Course. And it shows you that there's 201 that are available for you. And you can take any of these courses for free that you would like to take. We will be doing some of these actually in the course. So uncheck the box for Esri Maintenance Program, and we'll click on Publicly Available. That means that anybody, whether they have a maintenance agreement, an ArcGIS Organizational Account like you have at Wheaton College, anyone can take these particular courses, which are also publicly available or free, and there are 22 of those. So that tells you a little bit about how to access that portion of it, and now you know a little bit about ArcGIS Online. You know about downloading the software, the ArcGIS Pro software. You know how to access your organizational account, and you should be all set with that. If you have questions, let me know.